It's time for the Family Feud. Introducing the Graham family. Bill, Pat, Darlene, Virginia, and Elsie. Ready for action. And the Prophet family. Ralph, Lori, Denise, Ann, and Lee. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
See, the profits are up. And graham crackers. Let's say hi to them. How you doing, champ?
Good. How you doing?
$7,467. Pretty nice.
Not too bad.
Sure. Let's meet these rascals.
Okay. This is my lovely wife, Pat, my sister, Darlene, my mother, Virginia, and my aunt, Elsie.
Elsie, you are the sunshine of my life.
Well, thank you.
It's been pretty cloudy up to now, Elsie. What do you work in San Diego?
San Diego.
In
Police
Vice.
officer. In the Vice, right. Mm-hmm.
You always been a vice officer?
No, just for about a year.
You like that?
Yeah, something different.
Isn't it kind of, icky?
A little bit, kind of dirty downtown.
Yeah.
But it's
You
nice
wear
getting...
plain clothes?
Yeah, it's nice getting out of the uniform.
You like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Working on anything good?
Yeah, a couple things.
Yeah? Well, they just dropped our option back there. You ever go out with them?
Yes.
An unmarked car?
No, one time I went with them on patrol. They had a wife ride-along program, and I got to go for one night, and I was scared to
I'm glad we're paying
death.
for that. Yeah, I like to know that they can't hear anything. It's funny, I can hear. Well, we'll put up cards. It's not a lot. Can you still hear, or should we continue? See how smooth we are? So you did go out, all the wives. Were your girlfriends allowed to go out with them? Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Well, I know what proposition I'll be voting for. I'm teasing, you know. Hiya, rascal.
Hi, how are you?
Just fine.
Good.
What should I know about you?
I'm in real estate sales.
Yeah?
I work for Century 21 Adventure Realty in La Mesa, which
How long
is
you been
in
doing that?
eastern part of San Diego County. Not very long. Not long enough.
2 days? 3?
About that, yeah. I've been in and out of it for several years. I'm going back.
Well, that's like the slammer, Gene. Hiya.
Hi.
This is a grandmother. Can you believe that? You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
You are. You eat health foods?
Yes, I eat health foods. Not health foods, I just eat sensibly.
You do?
Yes.
Good. What about you, Elsa?
What about me?
Well, they say conversation's a dying art, and for the moment, the first time, I'm starting to believe it. Do you eat health foods, Dawn?
No, not
Well,
really.
you should. Look.
I know.
No, you're a darling. Here's a family going challenge you called Profit. How are you, champ? You good?
Thank you. Not bad yourself.
Who you got here?
This is my wife, Lori, her sister, Denise, their mother, Ann, and their father, Lee.
Where you from?
Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Well.
I wonder if I could say hello to my family back there. Is that allowed?
We're in Spartanburg?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hello, Mom and Dad and everybody.
He's doing fine. What do you do?
I'm a car salesman. Sell Chevrolets.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Good. Chevrolets, you're all right. We had a survey recently. Hi, darling. Where are you from?
Montclair, California, by Pomona.
Ah, yes,
Nobody knows where
Pomona.
Montclair is.
Yeah. Bowling capital of the world.
I bowl every Wednesday.
Do you?
Yes,
I like bowling.
it's
What's
fun.
your average?
Too low.
Oh.
121.
Oh, that's not very good.
No.
Oh, the old 710. Hi,
Yes,
darling.
hello.
I know all those terms. What do you do, darling?
Presently, I'm unemployed. I'm sorry to say, but I've been spending all my time water skiing.
Oh, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's terrific.
I'm paying for that, too. Hi, darling.
Hi, Richard.
How are you?
Fine.
You ever been on the tube before?
No.
Never have.
Never have.
My goodness, well, you're here now.
I'm here now.
Golly, how are you, Lee?
Fine.
Ready to do it?
Yes, sir.
Let's play the field. Okay, 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. You have to try and find the most popular answer. Here's the question. Fear of heights is a fear common to many people. Name another common fear.
Fear of close places.
Ah. What we call the old CP. There you go. The number 9. All right. What is that one called? Claustrophobic. Right, okay. My darling.
Can you repeat the question?
Of course I can. Fear of heights is a fear common to many people. Name another common fear.
How about a fear of animals?
Oh,
that's good.
yeah. Do any of our people surveyed mention the fear of animals?
Oh!
What is that fear called, do you know?
Fear of animals.
Yeah. Oh, fear of animals, of course. Yes, darling.
Oh, how about germs?
Very
Good one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Howard Hughes had that, wasn't it?
Hypochondriac?
Fear of that. In England, of course, we were feared of Germans. That's an entirely different...
Did you say Germans or
the
germs?
dreaded fear of germs. Oh. Well, that upset me about those animals so much, I forgot to tell you, if you get 3 strikes, they get a chance to steal, and you've got 2 strikes already. Hi.
Hi.
Come on, Mama.
Fear of heights is a fear common to many people. Name another common fear.
I would say fear of tunnels underneath the ground.
Good one.
Okay.
Sounds good.
It's very similar to fear of being attacked by a mole. All right, if underground is up there, you are okay, but if not, it's your 3rd strike and the Grahams get a chance to steal. The dreaded fear of tunnels. Not there. What do you say?
Flying, Billy. Fear of flying.
Dark.
Or dark. Flying.
I think we'll go with fear of flying.
Oh, what a
Right.
book. What a... Oh.
That's why we
Page
said it.
91, it'll make your hair curl. Fear of flying.
Yes.
Okay. If that's up there, you get $51. If not, you are going to get the money round. Then you'll be able to write to Spartanburg instead of sending messages over the tube. Fear of flying. Number 2, please.
Yeah, we had that.
Fear of darkness. What is that called? Darkophobia. Of course, yeah. There's flyophobia. And number 3, please. Water. Let me guess. Water phobia? Aquaphobia. Yeah. Sure. And if you're fear, actually, of a Marine in the water attacking, that's fear of aquamarine. I know all that. Number 5. Elevators. That's fear of very tall men who are... Well, thank you. Thank you. We'll be back right after this.
What will Morris do for all new 9 Lives?
Whatever it takes. The look of longing, the leg rub, the world-famous prrrr. No boring pellets here. Hey, it's all new 9 Lives. We're talking nutritious tender cuts made with real salmon and new savory carvings made with real beef. So what will I do for the taste of real meat?
Wow, Morris, you've never done that before.
Well, my dear, there's never been cat food like this before. New 9 Lives. Real taste, real excitement.
The Airwick Holiday Collection in harvest spice and limited edition holiday scented oils. Fragrances that bring the Christmas spirit to your home.
Ooh, boy, the holidays are busy. I can never get everything done. But my brother Chris, he was born ready. Heck, he was walking at 3 months. Me? I prefer the thrill of last-minute shopping.
Hi, I need some stuff quick.
Sure.
For my wife, my uncle, 3 cousins, and some elves.
All right.
There's only one Kris Kringle. For the rest of us, there's Best Buy.
GSN gives you millions of reasons to watch. Tune in to Poker Royale, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. When you see the secret password, go to poker.gsn.com and enter it. It's your chance to pair up with a Poker Royale champ for a shot at $10 million.
Gotcha. $51 for the champs. Nothing here at the moment. Laurie, I need you. Pat and Laurie? Well, if your name was Peter, it'd be Peter Lorre. 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers are on the board. This is the question. Give me the name of a store in New York City. Yep.
Macy's.
Right.
Show us Macy's! She's uncanny. She always gets that number one. What are you going to do?
Try it, yeah. Play it.
They want to try.
Okay. They're going to play? She is astounding. Every time you get up there, the number 1 answer.
Thank you.
Name of a store, darling, in New York City.
Gimbals.
Okay.
Right.
And about 100 people say Gimbals! They did. $60. Virginia?
Bloomingdale's.
Right. Good
Yeah.
answer, Mom.
I'm a Bloomie, aren't we all? Bloomingdale's!
Right.
$57 there. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll find that out later. I'm just happy the microphone's still working. No time for in-depth interview. Play the game, and we'll pad with music.
Okay, how about May Company?
The May Company. Yeah. Have you ever been to New York, Donna?
I've never been to New York,
Oh.
but Jack Benny's wife used to work at May Company.
She certainly did, yeah. Okay, we'll see if it's there. All right? Yeah. May Company! Not there. That's your first strike, and you know if you get 3, they get a chance to do it. Name of a store in New York City, Bill?
I don't have the slightest idea.
Never been there?
No.
No?
I'll just guess Robinson's.
Robinson. Well, sure. Hello, Mrs. Robinson's! Now, that would rule out to me, if I were playing, that the LA stores don't work quite as well in New York as we thought, because that's your second strike. Pat.
Sears. There's Sears everywhere.
Okay, fine.
New York has
Yeah. Good
Cheers.
job.
Right.
That sounds good.
You trying to get a rally going there? Sears is up there, you're okay. But if not, it's your 3rd strike. Profits then get a chance to steal. Sears! Well, what do you say? Let me hear it, let me hear it.
Saks, Fifth Avenue, Tiffany's.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go with Saks on Fifth Avenue.
Saks Fifth Avenue.
Yeah.
Oh, Saks.
That's why they named that store, Saks Fifth Avenue. See, if it was on Madison, they wouldn't. Saks Fifth Avenue up there, you get the $67. Very close game, but if not, Graham's got it and take a big lead. Saks Fifth Avenue! Yeah! And number 3, please. Tiffany's, yeah. I would have said Newberry's, but, well, different strokes for different folks. We will return right after this.
You know them well.
I am the skipper. I am a professor.
My husband is a millionaire. Farm girl. The movie star.
You know their story.
No boats?
No lights?
No motor car?
Primitive as can be. Primitive as can be?
Now, meet the one thing that's stopping them from being saved.
Gilligan!
Gilligan. Gilligan.
That's me.
Who will they be, and how will they get off the real Gilligan's Island? A new reality series every Tuesday and Wednesday at 8 on TBS Channel 230.
Jessica Simpson struggled with embarrassing acne for years until a friend gave her Proactive solution.
I was introduced to Proactive actually out on tour. The way that I was dieting and the way I was eating, my skin just went crazy on me. My skin did need to be disciplined, and it did need to be repaired and rejuvenated, and I know that Proactive did it.
Created by 2 leading dermatologists, Proactive Solution contains powerful medicines that work together as a system to deliver incredible skin-clearing results.
Looking at my face now, you can't tell that I used to have bad acne all over my chin.
It feels great to look good. Proactive can make you look good. It can help you feel good about yourself.
Proactive is ready to prove it by sending you a risk-free 60-day trial of the easy 3-step system.
I'm passionate about Proactive because it worked for me and it gave me so much confidence.
Call 1-800-492-4141 and order Proactive.
Pictures of your mama.
HP PhotoSmart cameras and printers. Order our 5.1 megapixel digital camera and our amazingly compact photo printer at 1-877-BUY on HP. Buy both together and save $50. It's now brilliantly simple to click, print, invent.
Let's say you had to design this ultimate grill. Now, you'd probably custom fabricate it out of stainless steel. And you'd boost the BTUs from 20,000 to, heck, I don't know, 100,000. And if it costs more than 17 G's, so what? Over here, you do things right. You're Burger King.
Play Mind Games online now.
Well, the profits are showing a profit. They got $67. 51 there. Darlene. Let's call it a slight advantage. Okay. Dollar values are doubled here. This could decide it. You're both very sweet, darling ladies. Denise and Darlene. Probably will be a sitcom before we're through here. Yeah, two girls. Anyway, dollar values are doubled, okay? 100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board. This is the question. Name a toy on which kids learn how to balance themselves. Yeah.
Tricycle.
Tricycle! All right. Denise, wide open.
A bicycle.
Oh, just a second. Oh, it is up there.
Oh, good. All right, should be number 1.
Well, I don't even know how to approach this, judges. I always believed a tricycle had 3 wheels and a bicycle 2. Are you prepared to live with that, or would you like to... It is the same kind of thing. Very similar to the other day where we had a waist and a stomach. Thank you. Well, don't worry, we'll get him during the commercial break. What are you going to do, Angel?
Let's play. Let's play. Go ahead and play. Yeah.
They say play.
They do say play.
We're going to play.
Don't worry. Really. Even if you should lose, I have a feeling you will probably return. I have tremendous power. We are in what we call a no-win situation. Anyway, $144 there. Darling, name a toy in which kids learn how to balance themselves.
Roller skates.
Good
Very
girl.
good, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody stole my roller skates. You got it. They always say roller skates. Elsie, darling.
Well, I would say skateboard.
Good.
Good. Right.
Sounds like a goodie, darling. Elsie and I would like to see a skateboard, please. Great, darling. 182 there. 2 answers left. You have no strikes on you. Name a toy in which kids learn how to balance themselves, Bill.
How about, for a little kid, a rocking horse?
Okay, yeah. Rocking horses up there. Let's take a look. Any of our 100 people say rocking horse?
All right. Okay. Good one.
One more. You got it all. I'll give you a thrill to meet these people again the next time they come up. What do you say? I'm laying groundwork. I'm taking this to the highest court.
How about a pogo stick?
Pogo stick.
Good one.
Pogo sticks up there. You got it all. You'll play for the big money. If not, first strike, pogo stick. Darlene.
Is it my turn again?
Yeah.
What was the question?
Question is, since when has a tricycle been called a bicycle? And vice versa. Name a toy which kids learn how to balance themselves.
How about a little scooter?
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Little kid.
Yeah.
Scooter! Sweetheart. Got the toothache. She'll be with us in a second. Come on now, darling. 3 seconds. Name a toy in which kids learn how to balance themselves.
I can't think of anything.
No? What do you say, Providence? Do you have it?
All right, give me some. What?
There's a trampoline. There's their parents.
Give us
There's their parents.
A walker.
Parents.
A walker.
We're going to go with a walker.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Johnny Walker? Well, Nancy Walker. There's so many Walkers. Go with a walker. If that's up there, you get it. You'll play for the big money. You'll dethrone the champs. If not, the champs retain the title. Walker! You got it. Number 5, please. Still. You got $67 there. Of course, you have 3 years of pantyhose coming. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if I didn't see you back here another time very soon to play. I can't say for sure, all right? But I certainly think if they hope to see me again, they'll be seeing you. All right? You'll be back. Who's gonna play? Let's go! Well, here she is, girl who doesn't know the difference between a trike and a bike. We'll be back right after this.
They're both cycles.
You're a tricycle, you don't need to be balanced. That's why.
So, you like the torte?
New signature desserts. So rich, so moist, so very Duncan Hines.
Did you know you can experience symptoms of menopause as early as your 30s? It's called perimenopause. So take the Estroven Perimenopause Quiz. Feeling irritable, unexplained moodiness, lack of energy, even occasional sleeplessness? If you can say yes to some of these questions, it might be a good time to try Estroven. Estroven is the health supplement for women to help reduce the symptoms of perimenopause naturally, effectively, without drugs. Take the Perimenopause Quiz at estroven.com. Don't wait till menopause to get Estroven.
Pass the Country Crock mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes from Country Crock? Yep, mashed potatoes from Shed's Country Crock. One of 4 new side dishes, ready to serve in 5 minutes. And the taste?
Pass the potatoes back.
Hold on, we need to talk this over. I see. We're gonna have to get back to you on that one.
New Country Crock side dishes. Mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and rice. Find them in your grocer's meat or deli section.
This holiday, discover the magic at Radio Shack. And this weekend only, get red-hot deals during our sizzling weekend sale. Like a 5-megapixel Kodak EasyShare digital camera, only $279.99. Movie fans will love a new DVD player, only $34.99 after rebate. And talk about a nice gift. This 5.8 gigahertz digital expandable cordless phone is just $49.99. Sizzling deals on gifts this weekend, right in your neighborhood.
Only at Radio Shack.
Play Mind Games online now.
Okay, we've got Bill, and he's strapped to a tricycle, has earphones on, he can't hear us. I will ask right now you 5 questions. You'll give me 5 answers in 15 seconds, okay? Try and think of the most popular answer. We'll ask everybody to be quiet, because this is probably quite dramatic. Not at the moment, but if you and young Bill get 200 points, you got $5,000. 15 seconds, please. Ready? Ready. Name something you ask an airline stewardess for.
A pillow.
A sport where something is thrown.
Football.
A beverage that's been around forever.
Tea.
A time most people go to bed.
10 o'clock.
Something that fizzles.
Soda.
Turn around. Good girl. Name something you asked an airline stewardess for. We asked. You said a pillow. Our survey said 28.
Okay.
A sport where something is thrown. You said football. Our survey said 23, 51. A beverage that's been around forever. You said tea. Our survey said 10. You got 61. Time most people go to bed. This is very bad news for Johnny Carson and Tom Schneider. You said 10 o'clock. Our survey said 35. 96. Something that fizzes. You said soda, and our survey said 41. 137. Clear the board, please. That's the old Darlene I knew. And here's Bill. Let's do it. Come on. You only need 63 points. I will ask you the same questions I asked Darlene. You cannot duplicate her answers. If you do, you hear this. I'll say try again. You give me another answer. Okay, champ? Okay. Remind everyone, please, the answers Darlene gave us. Give me 20 seconds on the clock, please. Name something you ask an airline stewardess for.
Coffee.
A sport where something is thrown.
Football.
Try again.
Baseball.
A beverage that's been around forever.
Coffee.
A time most people go to bed.
10 o'clock.
Try again.
9 o'clock.
Something that fizzes.
Coke.
Turn around. Try again.
Alka-Seltzer.
Alka-Seltzer. Turn around. Yeah, Coke and soda, the same thing. Here we go. We said name something you asked the airline stewardess for. You said coffee. Our survey said 24, 161. Pillow, number one answer, 39 points away. Sport where something is thrown. You said baseball, 39 points for the big money. Our survey said you got it. You are great. I tell you, you're good. In case our friends are playing at home, all right? In case they're playing at home, well, the pillow was the number one answer. Baseball, something thrown, that's the number one answer. A beverage that's been around forever. Wine.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
You should have thought of that.
Of course. Yeah, a little brown paper bag and a straw there. Wine. Time most people go to bed. 10 o'clock was the number one. Yep. You were just a little early, but what a cups now. And something that fizzes, you gave it to us. Alka-Seltzer. Now I got to give you this. It's a commercial.
Ow. So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist.
They do exist.
Chocolate is better.
Santa?
In red and green.
Finger and toe area fungal infections require strong medicine. As a doctor, I recommend Fungicure.
Fungicure liquid eliminates fungus around nails with powerful antifungal medicine. Just brush it on. It's clear and dries in a snap. Fungicure, the finger and toe fungi specialist.
A word to those who like to be fashionably late to parties. You missed the best part. Hillshire Farm Little Smokies are quick and tasty. No wonder they're America's favorite cocktail mix.
The marriage was built to last.
You are so awesome.
But the house was built too small.
This is kind of awesome.
How long are we here?
For 1 year, sparks will fly.
This is not awesome.
I just want to make an omelet.
Oh, are you kidding me?
The drama will be real, but it won't save you any money on car insurance.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Why haven't you called Geico?
We're here showing folks how a packet of Hidden Valley Ranch changes regular burgers into ranch burgers.
It's got extra zing to it.
And changes regular potatoes into ranch potatoes.
I love mashed potatoes, and this makes mashed potatoes better.
Hidden Valley Ranch. This changes everything.
This week, Carrie Fisher, Kelly Williams, Eric Roberts, and China Phillips. Celebrity Blackjack, Tuesday at 10, only on GSN.
We can't pay him that kind of money, but 12,007, we're on the, you've got $12,706. That is fantastic. Boy, that's more than you earned probably in a week. Okay, you know you're going to get to meet another family the next time we get together, and I don't know really who they'll be, but I see somewhere in the distance a prophet. We will return.
The best poker players in the world compete in the Ultimate Poker Tournament. Tuesday, only 10 players remain. Poker Royale, Tuesday at 9 p.m., only on GSN, the network for games.
Hey, I'm Mario Lopez.
And I'm Annabelle Gurwitch.
We're counting down the hours to the premiere of You Win Live.
That's right. It's an interactive TV game show where you compete against millions of at-home players just like you.
So just tune in and play along with us at GSN.com.
Okay, it's fun. It's easy. It's free, Mario.
That's right. $30,000 in cash and prizes will be awarded.
Okay, that is some serious dough.
So don't miss it. You Win Live.
It's live.
Tonight at 8 Eastern only on GSN.
Did we say it's live?